Hello, wildlife enthusiasts and adventure seekers. Join us on Wild Battle as we bring you face to face with the incredible battles and survival challenges of the animal kingdom. And these two didn't want to engage in a fight with each other at all. The confrontational rhinoceros tried to show off with its sharp nose, but it didn't achieve anything worthwhile. It had to tuck its tail and retreat. The crocodile came up with a clever trick. It performed an impressive somersault right in front of its immediate rival. While it was caught off guard, the crocodile simply snatched the prey from under its nose. A hungry leopard spotting a porcupine will surely attempt to make it its prey. However, such confrontations usually don't end well for the predator. It typically remains with an empty stomach and pierced limbs. Meanwhile, the porcupine carries on with its business. The crow has found an entertaining activity, teasing mice. Even though the meticulous bird clearly surpasses the mouse in size and persistence, the small rodent does not back down and calmly accepts the challenge. There is hardly a more successful crocodile hunter in the world than the jaguar. It has become a true professional in this business. Therefore, no one has any doubts that it can handle any prey, and any crocodile too. Lions versus hyenas. Two of the most formidable forces on the vast African savanna live in families, which allows them to hunt the largest prey. Together, they manage to slaughter not only large antelope, but even the formidable buffalo. Their feud has lasted for thousands of years, but so far, neither side has managed to win. The reason is that lions and hyenas live in the same area, and they share a common food base. Interestingly, hyenas have significantly higher biting power than lions, and their teeth are stronger so that they can bite through any bone. As always, the battle is for food. It's clear that a one-on-one lion can defeat any hyena, but it's all about numbers, and against a hungry and nimble pack, even a few lions can't resist. And this is a small battle between a bear and its cubs against the wolves. In this footage, you can see how the brown bear family was surrounded by wolves, who were not just attacking and surrounding the cubs, but also protecting their young. The mother was in quite a quandary about whether to continue on despite the wolves or to go back, where a male was waiting who could easily attack the cubs. The wolves hid in the bushes during the fight, and the cubs stayed together near their mother. The wolves managed to bite the mother bear several times, but the fight did not turn into a serious attack. The bear family continued on their way. The cubs crawled out of their bushes and began to play, and it's good that no one was hurt. Hawk versus bird. I don't know what kind of bird it chose as the prey, but it's the kind of professional aerial attack I had to show you. Hawks are extremely agile birds, fast, and with lightning-fast reactions. Their eyesight is excellent, and they can spot their prey up to several kilometers away while soaring in the sky. Having tracked its prey, the bird makes a lightning dash and grabs it with its powerful clinging paws. However, during the chase, the hawk is so focused on its prey that it may not notice an obstacle, such as a tree or a house in front of it. If anyone recognizes a bird attacked by this raptor, post it in the comments. The jaguar promptly jumps into the water. A moment later, already with an acquired friend, a crocodile. Soon they get to know each other very closely. One lion was about to attack a lone buffalo, but the situation unexpectedly turned against it. The horned beast even cornered it against a rock, but timely clawed assistance arrived. Quickly changing tactics, the predators, with combined efforts, brought the prey down and presumably had a hearty dinner. But that's not certain. Curious monkeys are easy prey for crocodiles, so one primate found itself trapped in the middle of a water hole. Perhaps its final moments were already counted. But the predator made a fatal mistake. It approached closer to the shore, where a whole troop of monkeys awaited, ready to stand up for their fellow. As a result, it ended up getting a taste of its own medicine. Two chickens had to actively defend each other from the persistent attempts of a cat to make a meal out of them, unless it was some sort of feline playfulness or an invitation to play. Unfortunately, we will never know. The wildebeest was not playing around. It was ready to tear the predator apart. Well, at the very least, to puncture a couple of holes in its belly with its horns. At the end of this fierce confrontation, the lioness had to run, as fast as it could, tail tucked between its legs. Who would have thought that there would be nothing left of an Asian hornet, quite literally after being attacked by a huge praying mantis? It's reassuring to know that these green creatures will come to our rescue if hornets pose a threat to humanity as a whole. Leisurely sipping water, the wildebeest noticed two predatory eyes watching it from behind. Going to the shore was dangerous, but the animal still dared to take a risk. With its persistence and bravery, the hoofed creature cornered the predator and forced it to flee far away. The agile snake quickly snatched a tasty morsel, a frog from the water. Before satisfying its own hunger, it decided to give the frog a kind of aquatic amusement ride. In this deadly confrontation, the zebra managed to thoroughly rattle the nerves of the crazed predator. As a result, the lioness not only remained hungry, but also beaten, as it is difficult to even count how many times it was thrown to the ground. Horse versus crocodile. It's unclear to me why the crocodile caused such aggression to the horse. Perhaps because it got too close to his herd. The black stallion furiously pounced on the peacefully resting crocodile and began trampling on it with its hooves. The shocked crocodile immediately ran to the water, but after a second attempted attack, it still bit the horse's leg. That was the end of their fight, but I think the stallion was very lucky because it could have been much worse. Next comes the battle of the eternal enemies, 3 lionesses in front of a crowd of hungry and wild hyenas. The fight is, as always, over the prey that the hyenas want to brazenly take from the lions. The lionesses fiercely defend their dinner, but I'm uncertain whether they could hold out much longer because the nimble hyenas outnumber them by several times, and the hyenas have a much stronger bite. Even giraffe bones can be bitten off with their jaws. It's good that a big male lion came to the rescue, scaring away all the hyenas just by looking at them. Due to its strength and size, as well as its aggressiveness, the rhino is not threatened by any predator during attacks in the wild, except humans. Depending on the species, the rhinoceros can have different sizes, but the largest is considered a white rhinoceros, which weighs from 2 to 3 tons. It remains a mystery what is the reason for the battle between this buffalo and the rhino. But the advantage is clearly on the side of the rhino, which could easily throw apart a dozen of these buffaloes. At the end, the buffaloes just scattered. Thank you for being a part of the Wild Battle community. To ensure you never miss an update on animal battles, intense rivalries, and thrilling hunts, subscribe now and share your thoughts in the comments.